I would say a warm welcome from my side here on the ESTRO 2025 with our webinar series from Raysearch. I will present you my next two speakers. This is Marko Markowski, our technical product manager from Raysearch Laboratories for our product DrugLog, and his assistant Zud, our application specialist for this device. I'm very keen to see you all here on the booth to take care about our webinar, our newest product. It takes nearly 2 years to perform it, to optimize it, and now we are here to show it to you. Have fun. Marko.
Thank you, Björn. Fantastic. It's very fun to be here. First webinar, I think, for Raysearch Laboratories, so it will be fun. I just find the clicker so we can go ahead. So, I would like you to talk about, might be a bit offbeat for what your regular guys do here at ESTRO, talking about rad-onc that workflow and how you treat people with radiation. So, there's another pathway in oncology, chemotherapy, and you can combine these, or you can even have surgery on top of that, or have all these different combinations. So, today we'll talk about the chemotherapy pathway, what happens. So you meet your doctor, you get the diagnosis, and you get a prescription for chemotherapy. When that happens, and then you get scheduled as you do always, and you come to the clinic, and on your day, the prescription is sent down to the pharmacy. The pharmacy prepares the prescription, and they verify that, and if everything is okay, it's released out for administration and giving it to you as a patient. So I would be talking about the verification part. Why is that interesting or important in this? Well, of course, if you have a prescription, it's super important that you're actually giving the same thing that was prescribed to you. It might be okay if you're a couple % off in dosage, but if you're off 10 times or even less than that, it can be either fatal or it doesn't have an effect. So it's very important that we have the right preparation done for a patient. So how can we do verification then? This is the most normal, regular way of doing that in pharmacies. It's procedural. You can either have a colleague watching what you do for eyes. It's more labor intensive, takes more time. Other ways of doing that is to use a scale, so you weigh and measure everything and you log that. And the third option is also that you're having a video system. So you take a sample, we show it to the video system. Here I take water, here I take something else. So all these procedures are procedural. It leads to quality assurance. You are sure that the way you're working and your compounding process is giving the expected result. The problem with that is that you don't actually inspect the end result. It's just the way you're working that you're having a procedure or work instructions around. So I would like to talk about control then, which is a bit different. So you're doing the same things. You're standing in the laboratory cabinet doing this toxic stuff, and you're compounding them. But afterwards, you actually measure the end result of what you did. And then you have quality control. It's another way of verifying what you do. So you know that you are on spot. So that's the difference between quality assurance and quality control. Both are means to end, so to speak, to ensure that what's prescribed and what's compounded is the right thing. But quality control is the only method that actually measures what you have made, the end result, before it's administered to patients. Hopefully avoiding any mistakes. We are human, all of us, so things happen. just how it is. So with DrugLog, it's quite easy. You do all the things as you do normally. You do your preparations at the pharmacy. But when you're done, you just take a sample of that, inject that in a cuvette, insert the cuvette in the device, and it makes a measurement. And then you get the response immediately within 3 to 4 seconds. Is it the right substance? It is what it's supposed to be. Is it the right concentration? The dosage is correct. So you get a go or no-go check immediately. So that's DrugLog is.
Very nice explanations about the DrugLog. So we are going to have a demonstration over there using our actual device. So if you could follow us to the device. Yeah, it has a DrugLog applications on the Windows system. So we will enter these applications. And the first step is to enter the substance and the concentration. So that is your prescription. So let's say that the prescription is a carboplatin in G5 at 0.094 milligram per ml. So we are going to scan this information, and the information has been captured over here on the screen. And now we will need to enter the preparation IDs, which is optional. So each compounding bag has a distinct preparation ID. We will skip it for now. So next. And this step is to enter the sample. So the sample is withdrawn from the IV bag using the syringe. So about 0.5 cc of the sample can be withdrawn and then inserted into the lower cuvette. It's a single-use cuvette. And then put inside the machine to make a measurement. But here, there is no solution inside the cuvette. Instead, we have prepared a different demo set for this. So I scan S3, so I will, let's say what happens if I put S2. There we go, measure sample. So I inserted S2 and it gives a fill because that is the very round concentrations. But if I insert the correct one, which is S3, into the device and measure it again, and voila, we get the past result. And here we can see the concentration, 0.097 milligram per ml, which is about 3.4% deviation from the prescribed concentration. And then go next. And over here, we have the option to print out the label, and which will be pasted on the IV bag. And that will be sent out to the patient ward for administration subsequently. And this is an option to enter any comments that we have as well. And submit the result. We'll send out the result to the dashboard online, and where you will be able to analyze it on your laptop for all the results that you have made. Yeah, so this is DrugLog, a quality control system for the compounded medications.
Yeah, then I would say, Marco, my question is how difficult is the implementation process of DrugLog in the clinic or in the pharmacy lab?
It's not complicated. We have more or less a set of one of the basic profiles to start with. But there is a bit of procedure before you get started, because you have to tune your calibrations to how you work at your clinics or pharmacy, more or less. Also, there's a difference between different vendors that are making these substance concentrates. They might have added different diluents or different things into that. So, and the thing is that the instrument is extremely precise, so we see a difference in that. So we need to tune that in. So there's a bit of a starting process, It takes a couple of weeks, I would say, for maybe 5 substances, and then you go on. And we are all along the way, getting you started, getting you going, because it's building also confidence in what you do at the pharmacy, in the system. You get constant feedback. Are we good? Are we off? Or something starting to drift? Are there a difference in, the people the other week were working and now we have other people, are they compounded differently? We see all these differences, so there are opportunities to make analytics afterwards and adjust and get confidence in what they do. So I would say is thank you for giving the opportunity to show DrugLog.
What I want to say again is I like your explanation about the difference between QA and QC. Can you do it like a conclusion message for us? What is this benefit for us with DrugLog? Only like in one sentence or
one sentence is hard, not so hard in one sentence, but of course you want to have quality control. It's always better to measure the end result. It just takes away a lot of uncertainties. What is it you're going to give to the patient? I did the measurement.
Perfect. Thank you very much for this conclusion. Thank you very much for the audience to take care, to stand by, be interested as you are. We have in nearly several minutes a next interesting topic about dynamic art and the implementation in the future. See you there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.